Monsieur of Belgium. Nelson, on a good night, is world, and of course won the title just before Christmas. And but has been stopped by...
You know, he's coming in the ring shaking hands and smiling, but if he wants to win...
sports shop here in Mansfield today, I suppose. Here's Alan Hughes.
Yves Monsieur! From Sheffield, Johnny Nelson!
And France, all three will score. Remember the EBU scoring...
As ever, the very, very relaxed posture.
Because when he's on form, he can be... a full division lighter than John.
Kidding and fainting and all the...
Well, Nelson...
on the back foot and try to book by its cover, but Monsieur doesn't look to me to have the...
his range.
As the rounds roll by.
Well, title. Oh, good right for Nelson. Turn.
Creating an illusion at the moment for Mr. Monsieur.
Now. Never failed to remind you, Johnny Nelson lost his first 3 professional fights.
That's as good as losing when you fight for a world title, isn't it?
True enough.
The challenger for the title, and he's got to be a fair fighter to get to that stage.
Best way of getting any sort of result, keep things up. Any time he wants. Monsieur in the neutral corner.
Certainly not tonight. I'm sure he's going to start really...
Did land one decent right-hander in that little flurry. Bang.
Short left anything out with one out. Yeah, a little bit too casual in some respects, John.
And you can see him there. Tell you, jab, come on.
This is as I expected.
Hardly knows what to expect. He's come.
Physical advantages, as you can see, height, reach.
And neither does the crowd.
I'd say, watch out, here he comes. Nelson comes, training him between rounds and basically saying...
For Nelson, but not...
So, like, show everyone, every move he's...
A sparring session for Johnny Nelson.
Make more noises. Because
throwing forward challengers, even though maybe a challenger really has no right to challenge fighter, which Johnny Nelson clearly is. Maybe something the EBU ought to give some thought to. Well, coming up to the halfway stage now, round 6 of this show.
Could be a little test of how tough the Belgium really is, but we really want to stay in. You know, the big fella is well proportioned. I'm sure he's
finding it tricky.
Combination of pressure and maybe a cluster of shots that'll do it.
Oh, what a good left hand. Down for an 8-second rest. Just dropped on one. Well, what odds would you give Jim against...
Here it comes.
Bang.
Bombs. Good shot. Was a good shot.
Breather.
I'm sure that would have left a few cobwebs in his head, though. You know, it's a good...
Brendan Ingles told him, enough of this. Let's pack up and go.
Nelson looks far too big for him. If Nelson wins on points, he'll be criticised for lack of punching power.
That's true. European heavyweight title, and went after him.
What Mr. Monsieur's adopted to now, he feels he's not a loser.
Well, unlike previous fights, I wouldn't... round 8. Cut it out. And Nelson again going to work.
Fear of anything dangerous coming back. He's just really got to do, he's got to go in and unload, let the shots go.
The towels come in. The towels come in from the Belgians' corner. The ref...
Passionate moves by his corner. Always good to see that. The fighter was on an eye been let, but Nelson's done the right thing.
Cruiserweight champion of Europe, Johnny Nelson.
Well,